Week 8 of the 2022 season. Coming up, we'll see Carson Wentz. Can't ask for much more.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Room here to run. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
How about Jonathan Allen there, pushing upfield to make the stop behind the line. The Colts sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they come in on a good run, winners of 5 of their last 7.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. The Commanders bringing out the nickel package on 3rd down. Mayfield down. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. Back to it after the pick 6. Mayfield, he'll buy some time right. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. He's one of the bigger receivers in the game, CD, and his size that time certainly helped against double coverage.
Yeah, you're still at a little bit of a disadvantage when you're going against... trying to double you and sometimes triple you. But you're exactly right. With his build, he could minimize that disadvantage, and he more than held his own and hauled that one in right there.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down at the 32-yard line. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done, because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 18. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, it's Taylor. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
A minute minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Over the middle, complete. It's Campbell. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Taylor, and they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Commanders trot to the field for their first possession, and it's the 7th-year quarterback out of North Dakota State leading the way. His 3rd NFL team, Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz and the Washington Commanders are hoping to provide stability for each other starting in 2022. It's the 3rd team in 3 years for Wentz and the 4th starter in 4 years for Washington. The big thing with Wentz has always been staying on the field. And last season in Indianapolis, he played a full 17 games, leading the Colts to a 9-8 record and almost into the playoffs.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Here's Tressway now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
And this returnable for Hines. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Indianapolis offense ready to go again. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. Now Mayfield on 4th down. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham.
And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Mayfield knocks this forward. It's a jet sweep, and he is going to lose yardage here.
This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And this is Cook with the grab.
And he'll be held down at about the 30-yard line.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
They'll get that one to Taylor complete.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another 1st down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
On second down, it's Taylor.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
3rd and short yardage. Mayfield. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
Taylor fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Here's Taylor again. And this time he'll lose yardage as the defense not giving him any room to operate.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Here's Mayfield.
Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown.
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Colts are an extra point away from evening this one. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
They are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Some more great football coming your way in prime time to wrap up the month of October. It starts tonight. Could it be a Super Bowl preview? The Packers and Bills from Buffalo at 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow, Halloween night, Monday Night Football, the Bengals and Browns from Cleveland. And how this game has changed in importance in recent years. That starts at 8:15 Eastern. Now, the big story here in this one, Carson Wentz, of course, back in Indy. He was a 17-game starter as a Colts QB a season ago. Picked up
he rifles one that's intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
And a tight game like this, that could be an incredibly important pick-6, CD. And remember, it cancels out the one that the opposition had earlier in this ball game.
You're right about that, partner, because each side came up with ways to swing the momentum their way. Still plenty of time left for either team to come through with a win, though. Can someone else make a similar play and win it for their club?
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
Wentz now to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Now Wentz.
Able to connect with Dotson.
Touchdown, Washington.
Jahan Dotson.
71 yards.
And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. The extra point by Sly is up and good.
And we are tied at 14. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And it was Jahan Dotson with a touchdown catch to finish things off. And able to get this out to the 25.
Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some...
throw for Pittman is intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl.
And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. So after the INT, here's Wentz.
Dotson has it. Touchdown, Commanders.
Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes.
And Washington able to strike for 6. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score it.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Indy set to go on offense once more.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd.
Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Wentz and the Commanders staring down a 3rd and long now after that sack.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one, as it's good from 56 yards out.
And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Mayfield.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. So we reach halftime.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here is Washington now to take over. They were losers to the Packers a week ago, but they've got the lead right now here as they come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Wentz to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wentz out left to Dotson. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Wentz going to throw. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. They'll try again, and this time he'll run into a wall right at the 4-yard line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. He's got it. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and instead of having a 1-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Wentz. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. They'll go again with Gibson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 13 yards there at Washington 1st. Now Wentz. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. 3rd quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10. Wentz. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Wentz. Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Now Wentz again. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down, they need to
hauled in by Dotson.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Back now in Indianapolis.
It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the fourth. Sly able to put this one through.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind and try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
This time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Mayfield on 1st down. It's complete to Cook. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And this one is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one we're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And now off to the races down the right side.
And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
Wentz going to look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
Let's go. Back to it after the pick 6. Mayfield. Dancing to his left. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Wentz bringing the Commanders out for 1st and 10.
Right at the 50-yard line.
Straight ahead, Gibson.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Gibson again.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48.
Washington on 3rd down.
They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Wentz. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Here's Tressway now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. He gets this away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And not what he was hoping for there as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally...
And now here is another interception. William Jackson with a pick. And the Commanders will have solid field position here as they take over. Five-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And here's a give to Gibson. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing is Wentz. And he finds McLaurin. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. On the draw, it's Gibson. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. Options galore here. Second and a few inches. Once more, Gibson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. A beautiful touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. From the 6. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Well, CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit. Give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that call now might get the fans back into this one.
Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Ehlinger. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Ehlinger. And he'll find Pittman. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now
Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Now Ehlinger.
Throwing middle, and it's complete.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Ehlinger to throw.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And he takes it in for a Colts score.
Jonathan Taylor
Taking it in from a yard out.
And the Colts get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
Oh, that's true. You've said that before.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Washington, the victory means they'll up their mark to 5-3 on the year.
And they will head home next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Colts, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots.